Okay, so the installation is done. It is asking us to run root.sh. Okay, so we can clearly see here the following configuration scripts needs to be executed as a root user on each listed cluster nodes. Okay, each script in the below in the list below is followed by list of nodes on which it has to be executed. Okay, here it is showing the sequence. Okay, sometimes it may show like rack 2 and rack 1. Okay, now it is showing rack 1 and rack 2. So based on the sequence it is showing you have to run. If it is showing rack 2 and rack 1, you have to run the script in rack 2 first, then rack 2 rack 1 next. Okay, if it is showing rack 1 and rack 2, so you have to run it in first, then you have to run it in second. Clear? So now you have to run this, like open a terminal window, log in as root, run the scripts, return to this window, click OK to continue. Okay, I am not using multiple putty sessions. Okay, I do everything from the same session because so I can connect from this server to that server. Okay, I'm just connecting the SU-. The password of root is, you are aware. What is the password? Capital W, capital E, L, C, O, M, E, #123, capital A. This is your root password. Here you have to run. So we connected to Rack 2, right? So we should not do this. Okay, I'm thinking you are going to tell the answer. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to be in the first node, then we have to connect as a root. Now you have to run root.sh. Okay, you already copied, I think. You just need to paste it. Just enter, done. Now exit SSH rack 2. Here give SU- capital W E L C O M E #123 capital A. Again copy this and run in. Earlier you ran in rack 1. Now you are running in rack 2. Clearly see. We did connectivity by using SSH. Okay, it connected without any password as a Oracle user. Okay, from Oracle user we connected to root user by using SU-. Then run. It's done. Then you just need to click on OK. Your installation is completed. Okay, then close. What is the next step now? The next step is, so we are at DB home location. Just go to bin directory. Here you just need to run dbcp. Now we are creating the database. Okay, so by default you have to pick create database option. Okay. So while you are installing any software, okay, suppose VLC media player, that type of softwares, it is asking us like typical or advanced, right? Okay. So basic or advanced, that type of questions it will ask. Okay, we don't choose anything. We directly proceed with the basic features. But coming to the Oracle, the best option to install is advanced configuration. Okay, what is the usage of this advanced configuration is what are the options you want to put, you can put it. What are the options you don't need, you can deselect it. Okay, so that's why I am choosing advanced configuration. Go next. Here it is by default picking Oracle Real Application cluster. Okay, if you want, you can use single instance. Okay, if you want, you can use Oracle Rack one node concept is there in our topics. Okay, you can choose that. Okay, I'll tell you later what is the difference between Rack one node and normal. Initially, you should understand at least like what is Rack, how it works, right? Then you can understand Rack one node. Just I am showing the options here for understanding. The first one is for core. The second one is for Rack multi-node. The third one is for Rack one node. Okay, we have to choose the second one. Okay, anyway, it is same general purpose or transaction processing. Then go next. Okay, here also go next. Okay, from 12C onwards, there is a concept is introduced by Oracle, multi-tenant. Okay, if you want to create a database with multi-tenant, you can choose this option. Okay, I don't want to create multi-tenant as of now. Okay, this is not part of Rack. Okay, this is part of Oracle core concept. Okay, we don't need to learn multi-tenant architecture and all these things in Rack. Okay, so here I am using BS prod as like as core. Okay, SID prefix is BS prod. Okay, SIDs will be created like BS prod 1 and BS prod 2. Okay, your database name will be only BS prod. Can go next. Specified GDB name may have potential conflict with an already existing database on the system. Okay, let's try to put MS prod. We'll see.
Sir, అది బిఎస్ ప్రౌడ్ మళ్ళీ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాను.
No, no. Yeah, I think somewhere we configure BS prod. We'll see that. That's what it is asking. Nowhere we installed actually. We'll see /0. Okay, we just install the software, right? Why it is picking that one? We're not sure. Okay, just pick. Okay, just give if the BS prod is not working, give MS prod. Okay, so here it's automatically taken ASM concept. Okay, in the cluster demo, I told you, right? Grid infrastructure is nothing but it's a combination of ASM and cluster. Okay, we are using ASM file system. There is a concept is called file system. There is a concept is called automatic storage management. Okay, so we are going to store our all database files inside the ASM file system. Means inside the ASM disk group. Okay, I'll tell you later how to create the ASM disk group and all these things stuff. I will tell you later after installing cluster. Okay, here you have to pick automatic storage management, and also by default it taken the location of data files. Okay, so in this location your data files are going to be created. The data files are going to be created. The option is called OMF. OMF is nothing but your file names will not be like system01.dbf, system02.dbf. Okay, the file names will be different, like system 001, 003, like that way your database files will be created. Okay, it will not be same like as in the core which we worked. Okay, there is a concept defined by Oracle. That concept is called OMF. OMF is nothing but Oracle managed files is nothing but, so Oracle will create the files automatically without specifying any names. Okay, so you can understand. Okay, I'll tell you later in the table space management in Rac. Okay, how it will be, how to add a data file to the table space in Rac or in the ASM concept. Then you can understand how the files will be created. Just leave it. So whatever you understand, so understand it. Remaining things you can leave it. I'll teach you practically, then you can understand. Then go next. Okay, so I am not enabling archelog mode. We'll enable archelog mode in the practical. Okay, by default you can skip this. So memory, so you can give anything. I am just giving like SCA 800, PGA 200, total 1000. Then go next. Okay, I don't want to run this automatically. Here you have to give the password. I'm just giving welcome. So what is the password of system users? Okay, sys and system. I'm just giving welcome. It will ask the reconfirmation. Just give yes. Then go to next. It is checking free space.
Sir.
1 minute. Okay, so now you can ignore this. Okay, everything is fine. You can ignore this. Go next. Yes. Then click on finish. Okay, so చెప్పండి.
ఇప్పుడు వరకు మనకి యాక్చువల్ గా 3 సర్వర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఒకటి స్టోరేజ్, రెండు సెకండ్ వన్ ర్యాక్ 1, థర్డ్ వన్ ర్యాక్ 2. ఇప్పటి వరకు మనం చేస్తుంది ప్రతిదీ ర్యాక్ 1, ర్యాక్ 2 కనెక్ట్ అయ్యి మాత్రమే చేస్తున్నాం ఇన్స్టాన్సెస్ కి. ఓకే. అసలు ఇంతవరకు మనకి స్టోరేజ్ అనేది మనం అసలు పుట్టి టూల్ ద్వారా ఏం కనెక్ట్ అవ్వట్లా.
That is while doing installation. Okay, installation చేసేటప్పుడు we don't connect to the storage server. We connect to the మనకి ఇంతకు ముందు మనం కనెక్ట్ అయ్యాం కదా. So VNC. Okay. So this page we will connect.
Okay.
Okay. In this
For
page
storage
we have a column like volumes. There we create a volume, logical volume manager. All these things will be there. Okay. So we create some
storage.
We create some disks. We will allow the disks to the rack 1 and rack 2. You can see list of existing volumes. You can clearly see here. If you click on edit, volumes, edit, here it is showing, right, that volume is allowed for both the servers, rack 1 and rack 2. Okay, so all this stuff we will do later. Okay, while installing. So we are going to install another setup rack 3 and rack 4.
Okay.
Then we do. Okay, while doing rack 3 and rack 4, okay, the people who doesn't have space, so you have to deinstall rack 1 and rack 2. Okay, the people who have space in the laptop, those people can proceed with rack 3 and rack 4 without any issue. Okay, మీ సైడ్ స్పేస్ తక్కువ ఉంది కాబట్టి deinstall చేసి 3, 4 proceed అవ్వాలి.
ఓకే.
సో మీరు లాగౌట్ అవుతారంటే అయిపోండి. ఓకే, ఇట్స్ డన్.
లేదు సార్, పర్లేదు. ఓకే, మా ఇంకా మారినాయి, టైమింగ్స్ మారినాయి.
ఓకే, ఇంకా ప్రాక్టీస్ కూడా చేయలేదు కదా ఎవరు. ఓకే, థింగ్ ఇస్
నేను రేపు నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాను సార్. వాళ్ళ ల్యాప్టాప్ ఇస్తున్నాను. ఎక్స్టర్నల్ హార్డ్ డిస్క్ కూడా యాడ్ చేస్తున్నారు దాంట్లో.
ఓకే,
ఇంకా స్పేస్ వస్తుంది అప్పుడు 50 GB వరకు, అందుకని.
Okay, like tomorrow morning no class. Okay, so we'll take tomorrow evening. Okay, because so you people has to complete the practice by tomorrow evening. Okay, you people ask 2 days, right? Today and tomorrow evening. Is that fine, everyone?
Yes, sir.
But the people who promise, okay, those people has to complete the practice.
So problem is open filer is not connected. That's all.
That is, we are not doing anything there, right?
Okay. Sir.
Okay.
Okay. Sir.
Just I showed you. You just need to log into that server. Okay, whether it is opening or not, I asked you to check. Okay, if it is opening, that is fine. Otherwise, you ignore. I'll tell you later. That is what I conveyed, right, that time.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I didn't do anything inside that, right?
Yes.
Just
Okay.
skip that one, proceed with remaining steps. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, this DB creation will take a lot of time. Okay, so currently it is
Okay,
showing
sir.
8%, maybe it will take another 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, let's disconnect today, complete the practice. Okay, be
Sir,
ready by
send today's videos also.
we'll share. Okay, so be ready by tomorrow evening.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
At what timing, sir?
8:30. 8:30
Okay,
p.m.
sir.
Tomorrow evening.
Yeah,
Okay.
8:30 p.m.
Okay.